Good morning, Marcus 9 students and families. There is a new form to complete in Skyward. It's called a Personal Graduation Plan, or PGP. Our expectation is for students to complete the form. Parents have access to see what their students completed. This is a work in progress. We will access it again in the spring when we're starting the registration process for 10th grade. Our goal is for our students and families to start thinking about the rest of high school and beyond. Teachers, as you're going through this video, please feel free to hit pause whenever you feel it's needed to give students time to access Skyward and to complete the steps of the forms. So we are going to go through and complete the personal graduation plan in Skyward. Again, our students are expected to complete this during the 9th grade. Step 1, you will log into Skyward Student and Family Access. The same process applies to both students and to families. Students, you can log in through LHub. So you'll go into your LHub and click on Skyward and it'll pull up Skyward on the internet. Families, this is through the internet and not through the app. The Skyward app is fantastic for checking grades and schedules, but it doesn't have as much access to all of the forms to complete. Step 2, this message will display at or near the top of your message board. It says online forms. So you will click the blue link to fill out the form next to personal graduation plan, and the new screen will open. Step 4, you are going to complete the form. The form will open and it will allow you to enter your graduation date, your career interests, your high school, college, career, and military readiness plan, and your post-high school plans and next steps. So the expected graduation date for our current 9th graders is going to be May of 2028. Career interests, it doesn't need to be anything specific. If you know an area that you would like to work in, or if you do know a specific job that you'd like to have, then you could complete that. CCMR, again, is college, career, military readiness. And in high school, just check all of the ones that apply to you. If you're planning on taking AP classes or an AP class, check that radial box. If you plan on participating in dual credit, SAT or ACT testing, CTE electives, that's career and technology education, or if you plan on attending a course at the Tech Center, Tech East or Tech West, then you would choose that radial button. Again, this is not a commitment. This is just something that you know that you want to do or something that you would like to pursue. For post-high school plans and next steps, this is where you would check if you are interested in going to a 2-year school, 4-year school, or a tech or trade school, and you can list any of the schools that would be your dream schools or your plans that you'd like to attend. If you know for work you'd like to complete an internship, or you know you'd love to have an internship somewhere, or if you know that you want to work where your dream job would be, if you are interested in attending the military or going to a military academy, you would choose and list that here, or if you have any other particular plans that you'd like to have, you would list that. Step 5 is for our current 8th graders. We don't expect our students to complete this. This notes from my visit to the Career Center. This is where our current 8th graders are filling out this box. They're taking the visit to Tech East and Tech West, and so they can make notes there of Career Center interests from that visit. Step 6 right now is optional. This is where students fill in the rest of the boxes on the form as needed. This is part of the 4-year plan. So as students are filling out plans for courses, if they'd like to get more, students, if you'd like to get more in-depth with your 4-year plans and courses that you'd like to choose, this is where you would fill this out. You could fill out classes that you took in middle school. It has courses that you've completed in 9th and 10th grade, so fall and spring. You could go on ahead and fill out your 9th grade courses here. So first quarter is first 9 weeks, second quarter is second 9 weeks, and then of course third 9 weeks and fourth 9 weeks for spring. You could go on ahead and fill these out. Once you're finished with that, then you would complete step 1 and move to step 2. And you can also see your progress towards graduation in Skyward under the tab that's labeled Graduation Requirements. Step 7 on the next screen, you'll click the button that says Submit Personal Graduation Plan, and this is where you'll submit your completed form. You'll be able to go in at any time and edit this. This is not something that you submit here today and then never have to go back and look at again. This is just a work in progress so that you can see what your plans are and how they've changed through graduation. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your counselor. Every teacher has a QR code to be able to sign up and see your counselor. Also, on the Marcus 9 website, there's a link to our emails. For students' last names A through K, your counselor is Mrs. Gallant. For students L through Z, your counselor is Mrs. Klingen. And thank you so much for completing your 9th grade personal graduation plan in Skyward.